Excited for the dive today.
You're excited for the dive? Me too. Being scuba certified is the best.
It's
Thank goodness I got my health form signed.
Health waiver? What health waiver?
Wilson, you didn't get your health waiver signed?
I'll go to the doctor now and get it approved.
Good idea. Go to the doctor, Wilson. I'm sure you're fun.
Me too.
I really like scuba diving, but I can't go on my dive without my health waiver signed. Will you give me a physical and sign me off?
Sure, no problem. Everything should check out just fine. Oh no! You have high cholesterol.
Yikes, that sounds serious.
It is serious, Wilson. Cholesterol is made up of cyclohexanes, a hydroxyl, and a hydrocarbon tail. Your body produces good cholesterol that you need, but if you have too high of cholesterol, it can cause atherosclerosis, which causes your arteries to become clogged and can lead to heart attacks.
How can I fix this problem?
Well, getting plenty of exercise, eating fresh fruits and veggies daily, as well as taking some medications can help lower the risks of heart disease. For example, if aspirin is taken daily, it can lower the risks of a heart attack. And as a matter of fact, aspirin also contains a cyclohexane ring as a base to its structure.
But what is cyclohexane?
Well, as a matter of fact, I have a good friend who's a professor at UC Davis and is giving a lecture on cyclohexane tomorrow. I'll give you her number so you can attend.
Yay! I'm so excited for lecture.
Hi class, today I'm going to lecture on cyclohexane. Cyclohexane is the hexagonal shape that is formed from a ring of 6 carbons that are bonded to one another on both sides. While drawn on paper as a single planed molecule with bond angles of 120 degrees in the hexagonal shape, this is not the structure which is seen in nature. The chair structure, originally discovered by the German scientist Hermann Chasse, shows the bent form of the 6-carbon ring, which helps to achieve the ideal bond angles and reduce stress between the atoms. This structure is called a chair structure. The chair structure has 109.5 degree bond angles, which is the ideal structure. Each of the 6 carbons in the cyclohexane ring has 2 positions for bonding, which, if not filled by a molecular group, can be filled with hydrogen to complete each carbon octet. While 12 open bonding locations on cyclohexane, 6 of the bonds are categorized as axial, while the other 6 are categorized as equatorial. Axial bonds are vertical to the chair structure and eject above and below the carbon ring. Equatorial bonds eject outward of the chair structure and are the most stable of the 2 bond positions. Both axial and equatorial bond positioning have up and down positions which correlate with each other. As one travels around the cyclohexane ring, the up and down positions of the equatorial and axial bonds alternate. The cyclohexane ring is able to rotate between the 2 chair structures to increase stability. The cyclohexane ring is able to rotate between the 2 chair structures to increase stability. Called a ring flip, this rotation of the cyclohexane ring inverts the axial and equatorial bonds between the 2 structures. Further, if a carbon ring has multiple groups of atoms attached to the chair structure, the point of bonding can tell if the structure is trans or cis. Trans, meaning that the 2 groups lie on opposite sides of the carbon ring, is seen when the 2 largest groups attached to the ring are in different positions where one is upward and one is downward. If the 2 molecules lie on the same side of the carbon ring, the structure is known as cis, where both groups attached to the carbon point in the same direction.
That sure was a good dive.
That was a great dive, Wilson. I'm so glad you got your health form signed.
Thanks, Jill. After going to the doctor and getting a large reality check about my cholesterol, I did a bit of research. Did you know that cyclohexane rings are the base of both the cholesterol and the aspirin I take to stay healthy? Plus, it is also a building block to structures that make up food, clothing, and other medicines.
Wow, I didn't know cyclohexane was so important.
Yep, sure is.
Great dive, Wilson. High five.
High five.
La la